Greetings and welcome to Mudwall. Today we're going to be talking about starting your claim. It's one of the biggest questions that we get from new players, and instead of directing people to the wiki or explaining in chat all the intricacies of land claiming, I decided to make this nice little video for you. We are currently in the zone known as the fridge, and I am in creative mode to just make this a little bit easier to demonstrate. And we're going to go ahead and talk you through the basics of land claiming. So, first thing, we've made ourselves a nice little house. We love our house. Our house is pretty. And we want to make sure that people can't come along and destroy our house. So, what we're going to do is make sure we have a nice, comprehensive claim so that no baddies can come by and steal all of our cool stuff. What we're going to do now is type in the command /land claim new. And we're going to get a dialog box that pops up in our chat that says, okay, new claim initiated. What we do now that we have a claim initiated is /land claim start. And then we're going to go over to another corner and we're going to type /land claim end. And we've gotten nothing. Nothing has happened. Interesting, right? Now you might think you did something wrong. You don't see any box coming up. People said there's going to be a box, but there's no box. Don't worry. The reason nothing happened is because we are on the same level as we started. There's a three-dimensional box, just you can't see it because it's currently two-dimensional. So, what we're going to do then is we're going to type /land claim grow up. Wait, we're not going to do that because we can abbreviate that. GU. For grow up. And what that's going to do is allow that box that we've drawn on the floor that we can't see yet to grow in the upward direction. And we're going to specify how much we want. Grow up 5. Now that box extends 5 blocks into the air. Now, here's something that I see a lot of new players do that they should be careful of. We currently have a box around our house, but it doesn't cover the ground. Anybody that comes by can break the ground. Now, this is especially important when you have things on the ground you don't want stolen. Say you have an anvil. Let's make our little copper anvil right there. And we're proud of our anvil. It took a long time to get this anvil. That's 900 units of copper. What happens when someone simply breaks the ground under it, and now it falls? And now it's outside of the claim. They can simply pick that up, and our cool stuff is missing. So what we're going to do is /land claim GD for grow down, and let's just give that 5. Now it extends 5 blocks beneath the surface. And all of our ground is now protected. If someone came by and they wanted to break the ground, it just wouldn't let them. Now, you can also use the grow commands for any of the cardinal directions. Let's get a good bird's eye view here. And let's do /land claim GN for north 3. And it grows to the north. This direction's north. We were looking north now. We do GS3 for south, GE3 for east, GW, let's give it 10. Let's mix it up. For west. There we go. Now, if we don't want our claim to be out this far, we went too far. We didn't want to claim out here, right? GW minus 5. And we'll take 5 off. It's as simple as that. GU. Let's give it another 10. There we go. Now we have some sky claim, too. But we went too far. We don't want the sky claim. Minus 10. There we go. Now it's a nice little box again. All right. Now, the next important part, now that we have this gray or yellowish or whatever box around our claim, we want to add it. So that way it actually counts. /land claim add. And you'll see, now it has turned green. The game is letting us know that this has been applied to the current edit of this claim, right? But it's important to know, too, this isn't fully claimed yet. We still have to save it. So we're going to do /land claim save. And we're going to give it a name. We're going to call it test. There we go. And now all the boxes disappear. And if I go to check the claim, these lands are claimed by player Vikax. Now, the way I did that, the way that I checked, is I did /land info. All right. So, now we have our claim, but we've just built a windmill. And we want to make sure that no one can come by and steal our windmill. So, here's what we do. First, we do /land list to pull up a list of all of the land claims that we currently have. In this case, I have 10. And the one that we've been working on, test, is the 10th in the list. So, we're going to do /land claim load 10 to correspond with the number 10, the 10th one on the list. And we get the green box pop up that shows that this is the area that is currently claimed. We want to claim our windmill, so we're just going to start the process over. /land claim start. Be nice if I could spell. /land claim end. And /land claim GU. Let's give it 10, see if that's far enough, and it's not. Give it another 10, and we're good. Now, it's always important to make sure that your windmill falls entirely within your claim. Otherwise, it could knock into stuff. If someone puts something close to it, your sales will get knocked off, and you're generally going to have a bad time. You also want to make sure that your new claim addition bumps up against the old one so that you don't have any gaps or anything. And as always, we're going to do GD, give it, say 5, a nice round number. And we're going to have underground claimed sufficiently as well. /land claim add, like we did before. And now it's added to the claim. Now let's do /land claim save test. And we're good. What happens when we dig a cellar, though, now? We've dug a cellar. Let's call this a cellar, right? /land claim load 10. We can see that actually this is currently in the claim, right? So we can actually kind of see through the ice here. That's pretty cool. It's really important to make sure that you have your cellar claimed as well. Otherwise, people can tunnel into it and steal your stuff, and that's never fun. Now, we have our claim currently loaded. Let's go ahead and show what happens if you don't want to change that you've done, right? So land claim start. And let's go wild with it. Land claim end. All right. We have this big stretch right here, but at some point we realize we don't want to claim that, right? Or maybe we tried a whole bunch of stuff and now it's just getting too much, right? Even if I do land claim add, I still can go back. All I have to do is /land claim cancel, and it's canceled all of the changes between the last time I saved and this time when I started editing. And if I do /land claim load 10, again, we can see that that box isn't there. So that's awesome. Let's cancel one more time. Now, say we have a friend and we want to add them to the claim. We want our friend to be able to do whatever they want. They can place things, they can break things, they can use all of our stuff. We're going to want to give them full access. There's 2 types of access that we can give people: use and all. Use will allow people to only use things. So if we have a door and we have a chest, okay, if someone has use access, they can open the door, they can open the chest, but they can't break anything, even the door and the chest. So we have a friend, and we want our friend to be able to use and break whatever they want in the claim because we trust them. Land, claim, load, 10. And what we're going to do is /land, claim, grant the player's name. So let's say Morgan. We want Morgan to have all access to all of our stuff here. Land, claim, grant, Morgan, all. Now Morgan can break anything, build anything within here. Now say we have a group too, and we don't trust the group entirely. There's some new members that we haven't really felt them out, and we don't want them to be able to break stuff. But let's say this little shack that we've built is now the soup kitchen, right? We make food here, we serve it, but we don't want everyone in the group to be able to break stuff. We just want them to be able to get access to the chest so they can take whatever they need and then go about their business. So we're going to do the same thing, but a little bit different. Land, claim, grant, group. And let's say, I'm going to say the trash service. It's a group that I currently have. It's kind of like a utility service. And we're going to give them use. Boom. Now, the trash service can use the doors. They can open the chest, but they can't break anything. So if someone goes rogue, they can't come and just break down the windmill rotors and then go start up their own windmill with blackjack and hookers. So, land, claim, save, test. Very important. You have to save the changes for those to come into effect. If you do cancel, all of that goes out the window, just like the box we did. Now, what if we wanted this to be a public building, right? We want everyone to be able to come in here and use it. Say it's completely outlived its usefulness to the group. We want to open up a public shelter for new players. What we can do, /land claim load 10. It would help if I typed in load. And we're going to do /land claim allow use everyone. All one word. And follow that by true. Now everyone can use this. Land, claim, save, 10. Everyone on the server now can open this door and open this chest. So we can store items for them. We can give them a door to open and close to protect them from monsters. And hey, they could even use the windmill if we have a grinding stone there or a hell hammer. They can make use of that. Now, let's say we no longer like this claim. We don't want this claim. It's taking up too much space in our claim allowance, and we just don't want it anymore. What we can do, /land claim, or I'm sorry, what we can do is /land free, remember the number, 10, and we're getting a message pop up. Really? Delete claim test with the size of yada yada yada? What it's telling us is it wants us to make sure, right? No matter how many times we type that in, it's not going to let us. Until we do /land free 10 confirm. Now if we check land list, we'll see that that's gone. If we come through here, this is claimed by nobody. And that's about it. Other than that, if you want to remove access that you've already given to someone, you could do /land claim revoke and either the player's name, so Morgan, as we gave her permission earlier, we can take it back away from her. Revoke Morgan. And you don't need to do all or use, you just do the player's name. We can also do revoke group, so trash service, and it'll take those rights away from those people. So pretty self-explanatory. Make sure that whenever you're doing any edits to those things, you have your claim loaded. Make sure that you save after you've done things. Make sure that you have a claim that extends above your house and below your house to make sure you get your cellar. And always make sure that every part of your windmill is protected. That does it for the basics of land claiming. If you have any questions about this, feel free to go ahead and ask. People are always willing to help out in chat. You can ask on the Discord. And if things are giving you a bunch of issues and you just can't figure it out, well, just go ahead and drop us a ticket. Tell us that you watched the video and that Vikax forgot something pretty important. And we'll go ahead and get that question answered for you. Until then, have fun. Welcome to Mudwall. And we hope you have a good time. All right. Bye.